Okay. Hello everyone. I'm so sorry I have been gone. A lot has been going on. My house burned down like in October. I know it's a long time ago, but I really haven't had time to make a video. I've had like lots of video plans and everything. I just really haven't had time to sit down in front of a camera, and when I do have time, I didn't really feel like it. Anyways, so today I want to talk about Talbot. I want to talk about tall boots. So I have like a fair amount of experience with tall boots. I've owned tall boots for the past like 3-ish years. So I'll just go through the tall boots I have had and the situation with them, and then I'm going to go through and tell you what works best in my experience to take care of them. Okay, so my first boot that I ever had was the Baroque field boots from SmartPak, and I was like, oh perfect, they're like super affordable, like if I just take good care of them, everything is going to be fine, right? So as Pony Club me, you know, clean my boots every day, so it's actually not real leather. And I was like, oh, whatever. Okay, totally, like, don't even try purchasing these boots. Like, purchasing boots that aren't real leather is like, yeah, they're gonna last about 6 months. I don't think mine even lasted that long. One day after like a Pony Club dressage lesson, I got off and the heel of the boot had literally detached from the boot, and I was like, super glue didn't work. So the nice thing is SmartPak is super nice about letting you return things if it's in a reasonable time. You can't call back, hey, I've had my boots for 10 years and can I have a new pair for free? I think it's like every 2 years, like if it passes the 2-year time period, you can't get a new one, but they'll let you do it for half price, I think, or maybe it's a year. Check into that. Okay, so my next pair of tall boots were the Da Vinci. They were not Donatello's. Da Vinci tread step field boot. I actually like 50-50. So my problem is I didn't really know how to fit for tall boots. They fit really well in the calf, but the height wise, I did not get the right height. I should have gotten tall, but I just got regular. These boots, they actually held up pretty well. Which I really liked about them is they were pretty stiff in the calf. And I know a lot of people like their tall boots to be soft, but especially for eventers, or just dressage people in general, when you're having this motion where in jump, your heel is like this, and then in dressage it's more like this, it's so much harder to like get something that it's not going to get all scrunched up when you dressage, and the boot's not going to like totally come down, which I'll talk about more in the boots I currently have. But yeah, they're pretty stiff. They were actually pretty difficult to clean. Well, they're not difficult, but it just took me like a super long time to clean them. Yeah, so I wouldn't really recommend them. What ended up happening to that pair is the zipper broke on them, but I have a lot of friends, like, it's a 50-50. People love them or they hate them. I'm kind of on that not so like loving side, you know. But yeah, so I personally, yeah, I wouldn't get them. But sometimes, because they're not as popular as they used to be, sometimes they go on sale. A lot of times, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure the Donatello ones you can get for like less than $200 now. Like, pretty affordable. It's real leather too. Oh, that's another thing. They were not black. Like, after 6 months of wearing them, they started to turn like this metallic color, and which was kind of cool, but honestly I did not like it. Yeah, so the zipper ended up breaking on them. You know, like, I strongly believe, like, if they were a nice pair of boots, I would have replaced the zipper, but I was like, SmartPak, like, I'm so sorry, part 2, like, this is not working for me. So what I ended up purchasing was the Ariat Heritage boot, which a lot of eventers have in a lot of other disciplines. They're super easy to clean. The leather is very, very soft. A lot of people say the zippers break a lot. I haven't had that problem yet. They're a pretty good boot. So my only complaint is on SmartPak. They don't have extra slim, and on Dover they have extra slim. And that's just a problem for me personally, but I love SmartPak and their like warranty and everything, so I decided that I'm just gonna go with SmartPak. The slim was a little too big in the calf, which actually resulted, like, they were first up here like perfect height, you know, but they eventually rode down a little bit. It's not bad, like not as bad as how my Da Vinci's fit, but like, they're great for cross country and show jumping, but dressage wise, like, I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm gonna have my Ariat Heritage boots be my cross country and stadium boots, but I think I'm gonna get a pair of dressage boots or something that my heel's not going like this on, so the leather's not gonna ride down onto it. And a lot of times, I'm personally not like a complete dressage person, but I know that a lot of times people who do dressage, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was talking to someone, and what they do is they don't even condition their boots at all. They just put like some water on it once in a while, so that way you don't lose the stiffness in the calf. So I might end up doing that. Okay, so that's basically my experience with tall boots I've had. Yeah, like I said, I've only been having tall boots for, I said 3 years earlier, but I don't even remember, like, I think it might have been even 2 years. So I don't have tons of experience, but Ariat Heritage is working out pretty well for me. I don't really have the money to spend a lot of money on a boot, so yeah, that's kind of why I'm in this situation. But we have a local consignment shop, so I'm planning to just keep looking, hopefully get something before show season starts. So now I'm going to talk about how I clean my tall boots. So basically, after every ride, I at least like to take a toothbrush and get some kind of like cleaner on it. Sometimes I'll use like, I don't like to use non-liquid soaps for cleaning my zippers, just because it's a lot harder, obviously. You can even use water, but because I've heard the Ariat zippers break super easily, I just take a toothbrush and go over my zippers after every ride, which seems to be working really well. I mean, I've only had these boots for about a year now, but yeah, so I'm just going to keep doing that. And then sometimes I have this conditioner, I'll show like a clip of it, but I have this conditioner that I just go over my boots with. It's not actually cleaning them, which isn't great, but and then once every few rides, sometimes even once a week if I'm feeling lazy, I will go over them completely. So because the leather is so soft on the Ariat Heritage boots, I don't use conditioner on them that often. Well, I guess that thing I go over them is a conditioner, but I try not to do that, because just making them too soft you know, will make them ride down. So I'm trying my best not to get lazy. But yeah, so I'll take a like saddle soap or the leather care, that bottle, and I'll spray it over. I'll take a toothbrush and go in all of the cracks, and then a lot of like gunk ends up on the inside of my boots towards the bottom, and so I have to really take a toothbrush and just scrub that off. I try not to scrub too hard so I don't, like, you know, injure the boots. Injure, you know. But yeah, so that seems to be working really well for me. And what some people do is they'll take a sock so you don't, like, get your hands all disgusting, and you can, like, shine them, you know, like, okay. Anyways, sorry, the phone is ringing. Yeah, so I think that's all I have about tall boots, but that's my experience with them. Yeah, like I said, Ariat Heritage going pretty well, but if you're an eventer, I recommend getting 2 pairs of tall boots, or even like getting a pair of paddock boots and half chaps and riding in those for jumping, unless you're at shows or something other, because I've noticed that it's kind of had a real effect on my boots, like doing stadium and then dressage. So but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I haven't been here in a really long time. I'm trying my best to get more active. Like I said, it's kind of hard for me right now, but I'm really trying. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and then I'll have my Instagram in the bio. Thank you guys so much. Today was a sad day. My toothbrush got beheaded. So don't scrub too hard or else it will happen.